So, it is early. Oh, look at me, I'm all red. That's crazy. Alright, so it is super early in the morning. It's Thanksgiving, and we couldn't sleep. So, I ended up getting back up, which is why I'm gonna try to talk a little quiet, because I know people are still sleeping. But, yeah. I honestly kind of want to see if we could uh part of me wants to do the divine beasts now because I honestly feel like that would help out quite a bit um when it comes to like exploration and stuff. Baby girl Mipha. Like, bro, what are you even doing? Segi? Kia. Pant. Lady Mipha, watch this. I, Segi, the adaptly named demon sergeant, shall strike down divine beast Baruta. What you do? You're a Link. Finally, I can avenge Lady Mipha. Been 100 years since you last showed your face here. Now I, Segi, will cut you down myself. Why you gotta keep saying your name, dude? Playing dumb, eh? Nice try, but you cannot fool me, champion. You were unable to protect Lady Mipha from Calamity Ganon. It has been 100 years since we lost her. Poor Lady Mipha. How heartbreaking. I won't fail her again. Hmm? There's no way we would ask for your help now. After all this time and after all that's happened? So says I, Sagi, the demon sergeant. Even if this body of mine is destroyed, I will drown Muta in shock arrows myself. And in doing so, Lady Mipha's regrets shall be alleviated. If you understand anything of courage, then get out of my way at once. Yeah, give me the shock arrow, dude. An arrow imbued with the power of electricity. It breaks apart on impact, channeling electricity into nearby objects. It's incredibly effective against metal or anything. Hey, I'm in the middle of my shock arrow training. I must learn to withstand them. Did I not just tell you that? To commit such violence with the great Satan standing right before you. In that case, you take the responsibility of appeasing the divine beast Baruta. Now don't walk away from me. You again? I still greatly wish to dispel Lady Mipha's lingering regrets, but I fear it is time to retire. If I were to fall due to lack of sleep, that would only sadden Lady Mipha furthest. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I should just get it done. Right? Hey, reach Azora's domain complete. Because again, we do get some nice items. Isn't there supposed to be a reach? Ah, you must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way here. I am King Dorifon, ruler of the Zora. Hmm? That object on your waist, is that not a Sheikah slate? Hmm? Now that I've gotten a good look at you, it's all too clear who you are. You are the Hylian champion Link. Do not tell me you have forgotten me.
No.
The Hylian champion, you can't mean the Link, that champion. So that's where I've heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion Link has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia. I had heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary. Come again? You say you have lost your memory. But surely you must remember my precious daughter Mipha, yes? You do you not? Cannot believe it. You truly forgotten my dear Mipha as well? You and Mipha were so close, yet you do not remember her? Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mipha's immortalized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Ah, yes, of course. But first, it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. This is quite a feat, my boy. That is a good one. Link, I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of divine beasts of Baruta. I shall do the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone can stop this beast. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? Muzu. What? King Dorifon, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help. Why, the very thought of it curls my fins. Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest?
Hey.
Muzu, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guests. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at that very conclusion? He's the key to saving Zora's domain, I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion through and through. As things now stand, Zora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together. Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us. Divine Beast Varuta has great power. It has a unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. For us Zora, water and air are as one, so you would not think this would be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. Their Hylian lives are in very grave danger. The Divine Beast is crying out once again. The divine beast Varuta. Your princess Zelda often studied the divine beast, that is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through to stop them. Seging, who was quite shock resistant for a Zora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I am certain you have already figured this out. We need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Roots' rampage of destruction. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the divine beast and appease it from within. So then, Princess Zelda's still alive? Yes, Hyrule Castle. Do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, it is true. But if we can regain control of the divine beasts, they may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. Did not know you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous. Naturally, I shall help too. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link, let us appease Roots together. I'm in. Let's do this. Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. Nice. See, this is another reason too why I felt like I should do the champions before I do the Master Sword, because, like I said, we get a lot of useful items. This custom armor, painstakingly crafted by each generation's Zora princess for her future husband. Wearing it will give you the ability to swim up waterfalls. So you could already kind of tell, like, they were like what Mipha thought of Link. You know, they were close. And honestly, I feel like if she was still alive, they probably would have gotten married. So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like a Zora. Please take good care of it. King Dorifon, surely you do not really intend to give this outsider the Zora armor. Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mipha made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust it to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him. So why should he receive such an honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. That Muzu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand. He was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mipha. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rulers. But what shall we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows we will need to appease Varuta, but now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. Sidearm. I suppose that means you're going to tell him. Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak with him. Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I need you to convince him to fulfill his duty. Sure, King. Why not? Also, before I go down there, I do remember that there are these sneaky snails that we do need. Sneaky river snails. I forget what piece of armor we use it for, but and there is also at the very top. There's a cord seed. Top the tail, large fish statue. So he gave us. So this that we're wearing is from Mipha herself. No, I can't go up this water. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Like all over the place. Where am I? Top here. What's this? Another Zora spear. Zora greaves. Let's see. I got the Zora armor. Scale trident. Treasure chest. Zora spear. This spear is a Zora's weapon of choice. Yeah, we already got it. We already got it. But since we want to collect all the chests, we need to make sure that we collect everything. Oh yeah, I feel like we're not getting all the way up there. We're not getting all the way up there. Yeah, I just wanted to see if I could get one of the. Oh, right here. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, we just want to make sure that we can get as much of the Korok seeds, gems, and all of that stuff as possible. There is. We're completing special delivery. Let's see, down below, I think in the middle here. There's this silver rupee. Nice. Hell yeah. Back at 130. Let's go. I'm actually really nervous to try to do the champions this early with only 4 hearts. I guess 5 technically, because we can go and get another heart. You guys have a shop too. So flowers and stuff. Some rice. I don't really want to spend any of the money. Right. I think they have a dialogue, special dialogue if I'm not wearing the armor first. Let's see. Let's pull these back up so I can see just in case. You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Muzu. There is something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one in whom my sister Mipha had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. What? No. You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this, Zora. How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mipha's statue. It's the truth, Muzu. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mipha's heart.
こうしてると出会った頃のことを思い出すね。あなたはまだ子供で無茶してすぐに怪我をして、その度私はこうしてあなたを治してた。ハイリア人のあなたは気がついたら私よりも大人になっちゃってたけど、私あなたの傷を治してあげられるの嬉しかった。復活するかもっていう薬剤ガノンはどんな相手なのか、どういう戦いになるのか詳しいことはまだわからない。でもどんなに過酷な戦いになったとしても、みんながあなたが傷ついてしまった時は私が治す。何度でもどんな怪我でも私はあなたを守りたいから。薬剤ガノンとの戦いが終わったら、そうしたら子供の頃みたいにまたここへ遊びに来てくれる？
What's the matter, Link? Are you unwell? You're quivering like a hatchling. Whatever's the matter. Mipha, I remember. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There is no way you remembered her just now, when it is most convenient. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take your word. If you have any such proof, now's the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows, yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. So, yeah, you want proof? You want proof? Yeah, you see this armor? See this armor, my guy? You see this?
Hey!
Muzu, look closely at the clothes Link is wearing.
Huh?
You really think changing clothes is going to make me...
What?
Yeah? What in the... That's the Zora armor from before. Lady Mipha made that by hand, yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this?
Whoa.
Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to and who she made this special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mipha made it for him, and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. This is why Mipha never told you.
Yeah.
Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you have already figured it out. I never would have imagined she would make that special armor for one such as he. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian. I suppose it's our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora. It means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior towards you. As promised, I shall tell you where we can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. That tall mountain over yonder, it's called Ploymus. Ploymus? Where to say Ploymus? It's called Ploymus Mountain. And there you will find Shatterback. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to a Zora.
Oh.
Aha. You must mean that Lionel. He is a man beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious to be sure, but I am certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate that you will need at least 20 shock arrows. You think you can gather that, man? Why do you still doubt him, Muzu? I have no doubt he will be triumphant. Okay, Link, let's get moving. The fastest way to climb this mountain is to ascend the waterfall east of the domain. That Zora armor should come in handy. Just swim to the waterfall basin, and then go up the waterfall. I'll wait at the East Reservoir Lake, right by the Divine Beast. Gather at least 20 shock arrows and then come join me. Come on. Wonderful. Together we shall stop that Divine Beast's onslaught. Alright, let's do it. I want shock arrows. Go to the mountain. They'll be warned, if you go, I cannot guarantee you will survive. Yeah. You can't stop me. You can't scare me. I'd say where's this water? I feel like they want me to go this way, because ain't no way I can go that way. Let's go. There's really nowhere else for me to go but up. And honestly, the one thing I did not want to do this early is what I feel like I have to do. We have to fight a Lino. And Linos are devastating beasts. Alright, if we're gonna do this, we need some of this other stuff is going on. I have this lightning rod. But how effective the lightning rod could actually be. Using the strongest bow. Honestly, I could probably just hit him with one of these ancient arrows, now that I think about it. If I could actually catch him with one of these ancient arrows, that might actually be the best bet. I didn't think about that. Ain't no need to fight this guy. Oh snap. For a second I was like, wait, what? Gone. Just like that. I mean, I feel like he was gonna drop a bunch of items, to be honest, but I feel like he was gonna drop like bundles of arrows and all that stuff, and yeah, I probably should have did that before. Probably should have saved. Cause what? Now we only got 6 shock arrows. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get all 20. I thought killing him with the ancient arrow was gonna make him drop the stuff that he was wearing, not send everything into oblivion. But let's see. Let's see if we can still some way, somehow, gather like 20 arrows. I know they should be like all over the place, right? Hey, a cold darner. This dragonfly prefers the cool shade of trees to the warmth of the sun. Its wings disperse heat from its body, which can be cooked into a heat-resistant elixir. How much we got? Oh, we got 23. Doing pretty good. As long as we can complete, I guess Mipha's champion quest, then there's a lot of things that we could survive, I should say. And there's a thing up here. We should have saved it before. Because if I'd known that it was just gonna pull him into oblivion, basically, I would have tried to fight him. Jump at your own risk. It's pretty cool. Alright. Well, let's do it. Let's take on our first champion this early in the game. So why not? Of course, we're gonna pull this out. Because what, we're on this reservoir right here. Knight's shield. 40. That. Let's go like this. And we need Zora armor. Let's see. We need the Zora armor. We're gonna use this bow. Electric arrows. I guess we could still use this for now up until it breaks. But yeah, this is basically it right here. Let's do this. Let's appease our first divine beast.
Hey,
Glad to see you're ready to go. You ready for this? Do you have your Zora armor and enough shock arrows? Ready. Subarashi. Never cease to amaze me. Now then, let us go appease that divine beast as well.
hey,
Gaze upon the divine beast back. You see those glowing pink orbs? You need to shoot each of them with a shock arrow. With your Zora armor, you now have the ability to ascend waterfalls. So, I shall take you right up to the side of the divine beast. There you can swim up and take it. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Now hurry up. Get on my back.
oh,
Good answer. Let's get going. Alright, here we go. Unstoppable in the water. I'll move away for an opening. Zelda uses H.M.'s power against us. That includes hurling giant ice blocks that you will need to watch out for. She'll leave those to you. Don't worry.
チャンスを生かす。電気の矢はあるな。やったぞ。もう一度だ。
Let's go.
邪魔な氷目。電気の矢は頼むぞ。上がれ。さすがだ。よし、飛ばすぞ。氷を削れば行くぞ。
I feel like I'm about to die. Damn, I wasn't expecting to get those last two together like that. I'm actually kind of nervous. Link, look, the water spouting from roots has slowed down. It's just floating higher now. I need to venture inside it, right? Quick, I'll take you. Bring you closer. We're counting on you, hero. Do good work in there.
リンク、ありがとう。おかげで真珠の放水は止まったぞ。けど、君がやらなきゃいけないことは、ここからが本番なんだろう。幸運を祈っている。ゾーラの里でまた会おう。待ってるぞ。リンク、君は最高だ。
Alright, it's up to us now. Alright, let's do this. Travel gate, register to map.
無事だったんだね。私思ってた。いつかあなたがここに来てくれるかもって。ガノンに乗っ取られたこのルッタを取り戻しに来たんだよね。それならまず内部の構造を示したマップを手に入れて。あれがマップの情報が入った誘導石。あそこまで行って。
Don't worry, Mipha. Coming. That was easy. Trying to remember how to do all of this too. Let's see. Ancient spring. Nice. Now we need that one. We can't. This is the main room, but there's nothing that we could do in here until we get all the rest of the terminals on. Nice. Define Beast controls have been enabled. Yeah, let's go.
真珠のマップを手に入れたのね。マップをよく見て。光っている印が真珠バルッタを制御する端末。ルッタを取り戻すためには制御端末を全部起動させないといけないの。頑張って。
You can manipulate certain aspects of the divine beast from the map screen. Oh yeah, first terminal, baby.
残りの制御端末はあと4個。頑張って。
Don't worry, Mipha. We're coming. You know who I am, guy? You heard of Wait? What's this one? Hey, silver rupee. We got the ancient spring, we got the silver rupee. Nice. I can't activate this one. So what, two more.
残りの制御端末
Oh,
は
three.
あと3個。あなたの
Spring the rupee, the ancient core. All we need is the arrows, the ice arrows, the fire arrows, the ice arrows, ancient shaft, and we basically got everything. I feel like it could have been, you know, going to the right, going to the left. It could have been either one. I don't think it had to specifically be this order I'm doing it in. Let's see, you get a nice band, and we are back over here. Oh, nice. She can slay
残
authentic.
りの制御端末はあと2個。あと少し、もう少し。Shoo. That's crazy. The wall. Alright, fire arrow. Hell yeah. Now it's just ancient shaft, ice arrows, and we got everything. Guardian Spear. Wielded by Guardian Scouts, this spear has a high piercing power and is a testament to Sheikah high-level technology. The spearhead only appears when brandished. It's stronger than what I'm using right now, so... Nice. A little bit of a shortcut. There's a chest up there, and if I remember, I think the other chest at like the very top. Ancient shaft. Yeah, now it's just ice arrows, and then we are.
So we gotta make it all the way to the tip. I forget how to do just that. Yeah, all the way to the top now. Bam. Look at that. Ingenuity. Yeah, good. Activate it before we fall off.
残りの制御端末はあと1個もうちょっと
Oh no, it's supposed to be on the other side. Actually, you know what? I need to. I can still make it from here. Nice. See what this is. I feel like we have an extra chest here. Ice arrows. Right. And there was another chest right in here. What chest is this? Knight's halberd. This one wasn't even showing that it was in here. Ice arrows. But you know what? 13? 13? Take that out. Why not? I'll take it. Alright, well. That last turn, man. We were supposed to be up. Yeah, we basically got everything that we needed from Baruta. We just need to fight now. Basically. this one? Oh, we got that right on the money. Let's go. That's great. Alright, let's do this. She can slide
制
out
御
there.
端末はこれで全部。メイン制御装置を立ち上げられるようになった。マップをよく見て。新しく光っている大きな印があるはず。そこへ向かって。だけど気を緩めずにね。
Alright, and then the music, of course, changes up because this is when now we gotta fight the boss. And with the little bit of health we have left, we want to pull no stops, basically. Pull out all the stops. I don't want to use the Royal Guard's Claymore because we actually, no, I lied. Because as long as we have a shield, I think too, a Royal Guard shield, I think there's a specific quest I think we should be able to complete. Now we're gonna use it. Yeah, we're going all out, all out, and all in. This big old room from the beginning. Alright, let's see. I don't have like. Alright. Shield. Could easily shock arrows on his ass. Water blight game.
気をつけて。あれはガノンが作った魔物。100年前、私はあいつに。でも、 あなたなら勝てる。きっと勝てる。あの槍に気をつけて。射程がすごく長い。
God damn. I was trying to avoid something like that. That is crazy. You would.
足場が狭くなる。気をつけて。
Get them shock arrows. Yeah, it only cost me 1 fairy. Let's go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Ouch. Jesus. Another heart container. Let's go. Let's go, baby. First things first, heart container up. Your life force has been strengthened, increasing your maximum number of hearts by 1. Nice. Once you activate the main control unit, you will not be able to re-enter the interior of this divine beast. You still wish to activate it. Nice.
ありがとう。おかげで私の魂は解放されて、このルッタも取り戻せた。でも昔のように遊ぶのはもう無理みたい。治癒の力も魂だけになった今の私にはもう使えない。だからあなたに託すね。私の力、ミファーの祈り。昨日までずっと泣き続けてた魂だけになって、ここに囚われて、これから永遠に一人きりなんだって。だけど今日あなたが救ってくれて、こうしてもう一度会えた。そしてこれからは私の力があなたの助けになれる。だからもう大丈夫。じゃあ行くね。私とルッタのお役目を果たさなきゃ。あなたがあの城でガノンと戦う時の援護、今度は失敗しないから。リンク、あの人を、姫様を助けてあげて。
Man, this game always has to be so sad, bro. It's so bittersweet. Ah, so bright. Jeez. How is this big thing even moving through all of this?
あなたのおかげで私はリンクの役に立てる。あの人がハイラル城で薬剤ガノンと戦う時助けてあげて。あなたの一撃でできるだけガノンの力を削って。それがリンクにしてあげられる最後の助けだから。ガノンを封印できたらハイラルに平和が戻る。あなたと私も役目を終えられる。お父様、お元気かしら。私わがままばっかりでいっぱい心配かけて。できればもう一度会いたかったな。
So bittersweet. Mipha's Grace, let's go. A restorative power born from the spirit of the champion Mipha. When your hearts run out, you'll automatically be resurrected with full health plus temporary bonus hearts. Alright, it's probably the best grace that we could have been given. Right? And we're gonna hit save. We're gonna pull back up in baby girl armor. Link, you did well to survive your trial. I've been waiting your return. The violent downpour has disappeared, as has the threat to Zora's domain. It is all little more than a bad dream now. Thanks to your efforts, there is no longer any danger of great flood laying waste to Hyrule. You appeased the divine beast Faruta and thusly saved Zora's domain. We are all truly grateful. What you did for us is more than we could have ever expected of you. Link, I must sincerely apologize for my harsh treatment of you. That whole time, you were thinking of Hyrule's and Lady Mipha's well-being, just like the rest of us. All of the members of our council humbly fold our fins back in gratitude, along with the rest of our people. Perhaps the older generation of Zora, myself included, misunderstood Hylians after all. It would seem so. That said, I would be overjoyed if you could find in your heart to forgive me. If not now, then perhaps one day. Link, I must reward your efforts. Now then, I implore you to collect the treasure inside that chest over there. It was cherished by Mipha, a memento of sorts. I would like you to have it as a token of our friendship. Please take good care of it. By the way, Link, I see you are without your trusty blade, the sword that seals the darkness. Did you perhaps lose it when you lost your memory? So you have forgotten that as well. That is a legendary blade that only you, the Hylian champion, can wield. It is no doubt resting somewhere in Hyrule even now, waiting for its master to return. Link, all of the Zora thank you from the depths of our hearts for your heroic and selfless work. And you too, Sidon. As your father, I am proud of you for fighting the divine beast alongside Link. We have grown much recently. I know you will be a worthy heir when your time comes. Father, I thank you. The heavy rains have stopped, and the divine beast is our ally once again. How glorious. Truly splendid. Wow. Link, this is wonderful. Link, Thank you so much, truly. I could never thank you enough. You helped save our home from vanishing away. This calls for top-tier expression of gratitude. So, rah, rah, rah. With all my heart. Thank you. Find these Varita complete. We got that. Link, I am truly and eternally grateful to you for saving Zora's domain. Everyone is rejoicing. There's no happier place in the world. But Link, there is something I wish to ask you. You journeyed within the roots of the divine beast of water. Now you are back, but Mipha has still yet to return. Is it as I feared? Are we too late? I met her spirit. Her spirit? So that means Mipha really is. Did she say anything to you? I see. Dear Mipha, I simply cannot believe it. There was nothing I could do to save her. Still, Mipha fulfilled her heroic duty as champion, and she will never be alone. It is my duty as her father to watch over her, even now. Link, she really loved you, you know. There's no mistaking that even now she is overjoyed to be able to help you. Promise me that you will always remember her. Promise me, Link. I'll never forget her. We are united now. Thank you for saying so. I truly appreciate it. If you ever run into trouble, know that you are always welcome here. No matter the time, we shall all greet you with open fins. Link, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Turn me for still to be with you. Share for words. I'll watch over me if it's fine. Okay. And this right here. Light scale trident. Hell yeah. A spear of peerless grace cherished by the Zora champion Mipha. Although Mipha specialized in healing abilities, her spearmanship was in a class all on its own. 22. This is 13. Get rid of that. For sure. Light scale trident. Let's go. I really want to get, I'm honestly, I can't really say that I don't care about the other champions, because Urbosa's ability is pretty nice for attacking and doing lots of damage. Daruk's ability is really good for defense. Rivali's ability is really good for traversing the map. So along with having the Royal Guard uniform and having Rivali's Gale is probably one of like the best things that I feel like we could get. But I actually want to see, because I want to get the Ancient Bridle and the Ancient Saddle. And excuse me, Ancient Saddle. Let's see. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Man, I'm over here sneezing like crazy. What's happening? Alright, so let's see. That's that. This is over here. If we go to the other side of this bridge, need to go over here to this blue, because that is where basically where we're gonna get the ancient saddle, and we also need the ancient bridle. Ancient bridle. Why do I keep doing that? My finger keeps hitting the desk, and then so we have this. We basically want to be over here, I want to say. Alright, so we need to do blue and yellow. If we do blue and yellow, we can get the ancient horse gear, which will make it better for us to actually travel a little bit before we try to get Rivali's Gale. So that's what I feel like we need to go and try to do. Like I said, Mipha's Grace is really good to have now. It will allow us to essentially save the rest of the fairies that we have. Like how many we got 3 more fairies. But as long as we have Mipha's Grace, those fairies are basically going to just be like a History of the Zora, Part 7. The hero who defeated the Lionel, as told by King Dorfan. There was a time when the people of the land were threatened by the... we're gonna make up some dreaded beast Lionel who lived on Primus Mountain. But one Hylian drove the beast back and reopened and restored peace to the domain. The Zora Helm won in this fight. Yeah, there's a lot. Time has taken its toll. All things degrade over time. Yeah, I think you catching me. I'm out of here, buddy. Hey. Let's get some of this. Get some amber, some metals, all that stuff. Alright. It feels so much better knowing that we have Mipha's Grace. And like I said, as long as we get Rivali's Gale essentially next, I feel like it's gonna make traveling and just doing everything else so much easier. All of the champions' stories and stuff like that are so bittersweet, though. It's so... I feel like that's just the theme of, like, every Zelda game. It's just the fact that it's so heartbreaking, you know? They always make it so sad. Hey, I know that music. It's the homie cast. Look them over there chilling. Yeah, we're not gonna bother him right now though. We're on a mission. Part of me is like, I want to get the ancient bridle and stuff like that, but I also just want to like hurry up and beat the DLC. Because if I hurry up and beat the DLC, then we can get a really nice vehicle that doesn't stop every 2 seconds once it gets scared, you know? I don't have to worry about horses. Still have to do it anyways. Where's my horse is still like in Hyrule Castle, which is crazy. Yeah, I could actually delete that pin. I don't need that. Yeah, you see that tower all the way over there on the other side of that mountain? That's where we have to go. That is essentially where we have to be. There is a couple of Lionels over there. Well, not at that tower specifically, but there's a place that we can get, potentially, a really nice horse. And again, if we're really looking just for like speed and things like that to make traveling a bit easier, I feel like it is really good to try to get like one of the best horses on top of having the ancient saddle and the ancient bridle, because that will make, again, traveling so much easier since we're not trying to fast travel so much. The less we can fast travel, the better. And not really having any kind of like stamina or anything like that either, just all of it kind of just sucks when it comes to traveling. So we're definitely trying to do the best that we can. Oh, stable right there. We can go and call upon our horse. But essentially, I feel like that's what we need to focus on right now. We need to focus on getting a nice horse, and getting the ancient saddle and the ancient bridle, so we can use that horse wherever, basically. Yeah, definitely have to get a horse. We gotta focus on horse right now. Actually get some some nice traveling.
Oi! Hi. Oh? Ah. Hey.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go, baby. Alright, so we are gonna run over this way. Alright. And essentially, while he is running, I could see what a great all-round mount, the royal saddle and bridle, wild horses, best at specifically 253. 2 stand. How do I get the best horse possible? It's horse stats. Yeah, this is what I need. I don't really care about that. I need speed. Let's see. Spotted. 253. Salt color was solid light brown horses. So if I do speed, speed effects. Yeah, it's actually pretty funny because I'm just on autopilot, running past all these enemies and stuff like that without a care in the world, not even looking. But yeah, we want to try to find one that is 253. I want a fast horse. If I'm going to get a good horse, we want a really fast one. And I know where to get them. I know exactly where to get them. Run over this way. Hylia. Definitely not a bad place to be. However, yeah, we can actually run around with a little bit more confidence now that we have Mipha's grace. Definitely helping us out a bit. Lake Tower. Yeah, definitely a few things I feel like we need to invest in since we have a couple of items now. Nice. Lake Tower, let's go. So we're gonna do that, we're gonna do this. Lake Tower has been collected. Nice. Regional map extracted. Alright. On top of getting this regional map. Alright, so there are a couple of things. Couple things. So, there are 2 Lionels in this little valley, right? The horses that we want to get are over here. Is where you can essentially get some of the best horses in the game. You don't have to kill the Lionels, but just for security reasons, it's usually better to kill them. What is it? The ancient saddle is actually going to be right over here. And this is also where we can get some nice Endura carrots. So we'll put a mark there. Like I said. There's also a stable right here. This is basically where we go to turn in the horse. So you basically come all the way over here, then you have to ride the horse all the way over here to make sure it's even the one that you want. And if it's not, then you have to go back, rinse, repeat, so forth and so forth. We're gonna try to go over here though, because the ancient bridle is also in that direction. So a little bit of back and forth. I would rather have both the ancient saddle and the ancient bridle collected before we try to farm the horse. feel like it'll just make things a bit easier. If we can manage to find a really good horse, we can immediately equip the ancient saddle and the bridle if we have it. So back across the bridge we go. I don't know why you would run into me. Moon's not out. I feel like it doesn't even really matter if the moon's out or not, because even if it's another blood moon, we haven't really collected any of the actual supplies and stuff I normally get. Right, riding around at night, dangerous. Yeah, you still can't see the moon. That's crazy. The Great Plateau. Sounded like something big was over there. Save them right now. As selfish as that sounds, I don't want to save them right now. I'm on a mission, trying to hurry up and complete. Oh, another stable. Yeah, where'd you come from? You literally spawned out of nowhere. That's crazy. But yeah, outskirts stable. I was gonna say it is funny because I got up, and it's pretty funny that I'm like now talking about this, but I streamed a bit earlier, I would say, like a bit earlier, maybe like 7-8 hours ago or something like that. But after I finished streaming, I got something to eat and stuff, and I just couldn't go back to sleep for some reason. So I ended up getting up like 3 a.m. and, you know, made some coffee and started streaming again. I was like, alright, if I can't sleep, then let's go ahead and keep playing. Let's try to get some of these champion skills. There. I don't even know if I'm heading in the right direction. Because I can't see shit. You're telling me no. I just, even though I just marked this yellow thing on the map, it doesn't necessarily mean that that tower's right here. I just know that we have to get this area's tower. Alright, so we're gonna leave you down here. So I need to traverse. Yeah, I like how even though I have him following me, I have no idea where I'm going. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, you keep neighing over there. Honestly, I'm just all over the place right now. But yeah, I was talking about how I got up early and started streaming again because the sun's actually coming up. And even though my camera's dark, unless we have like a blinding white screen that illuminates us. Oh, you know what's so funny? I think this is where we actually needed to be to get the horse thing. So I don't even really need this tower. Look at this. This is crazy. We ended up right where we needed to be. Oh, okay. Strengthen Lizo bow. Lizo bow with a grip reinforced by metal. Body is made from the branches of a flexible tree that grow near water, which offers some serious destructive power. Yeah, get out of here. Nobody asked you to be over here. Yeah, check that out though. That's so funny. Ancient bridle. I will take it. Ancient bridle. Mysterious bridle made with forgotten ancient technology. Equipping a horse with this will maximize their abilities, increasing the number of spurs associated with them. So honestly, like I said, because I think we honestly have to go more north for this tower, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's this tower right here. For this area, yep. And as we can see, it's kind of far. This would be one of those moments where I feel like it'd be okay to teleport. We're gonna go. We are gonna go to blue. Then we're gonna grab the ancient saddle. Then we can make our way over here. Right? And like I said, this will be one of those rare moments we actually fast travel. I actually wasn't expecting to get the ancient bridle or to run directly into it. You know? So that's actually pretty funny. My throat feels so scratchy, bro. I hate it. Alright, so over to blue we go. You can even see it from here. You can actually see it all the way from here. So we will. All of a sudden, these guys and their mom just want to fight me, huh? Now, I honestly feel like this is yeah, another stable. It's always good to find another stable. And there is. Slide you. Possibly make it up there. We're not even gonna try this one just yet. Alright, we're gonna take our horse so that we can actually go and get a new horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go and get the ancient saddle. It would have been funny if he jumped like that and tripped. Endura shrooms, a rare yellowish orange mushroom. Cook it before eating to temporarily increase your stamina limit. Endura shrooms, really good to get. Definitely have ancient saddle. Let's go. Gotta go up higher. Yeah. More Endura carrots, the better. Alright, cool. I know it's probably gonna cost rupees to unlock that horse fairy, so I don't really care about not doing it right now. Yeah, now now let's go and try to get a nice horse. And we're basically looking for one that has the maximum amount of speed, because that's what we're looking for. We want a nice fast horse. Essentially, I feel like how we're going to have to do this too is once I get to the horses, I'm gonna save, and we basically just pick a horse, run all the way back to the stable, see if it's the one that we want. If it's not, then we basically reload, rinse and repeat. We're basically just going to. It's gonna be a while. I feel like because finding the right horse is kind of annoying. But once you find the right one, that's basically going to be the horse for the rest of the game. Right? So we talked to these guys if we actually want to get Ganondorf's horse. But we're not going to focus on that right now. Sheesh, god dang. I like how that thing hit me so perfectly too. It's crazy. Sometimes those guys are crazy accurate. Alright, yeah, see right here is what I was talking about. So there's a couple Lionels. We're just gonna see if we can beat them up, essentially. strongest weapon. Yeah, stun locked. Don't know what to do. Can't do nothing. Oh, what's up? Nice. Lionel horn. This Lionel horn once grew upon. The Lionel this horn once grew upon surely misses it. It's exceptionally hard. So hard that most blades cannot scratch it. Throw it into a stew with critters to make an elixir. This Lionel hoof. This rare ingredient can be obtained only from a Lionel's foot. It's larger and heavier than a horse's hoof. It's useful for making elixirs, but may have uses beyond it. Lionel Crusher. This two-handed weapon is favored by the Lionels. It may be more accurate to call it a lump of metal than a weapon, but if wielded by a Lionel, it can pound you into fine dust. And we have a Lionel bow. A Lionel-made bow crafted from rough metal. True to the vicious nature of Lionel weaponry, it fires a spread of multiple arrows at once, ideal for taking down quick-moving targets. Of course, we're probably gonna drop the weakest one to pick that one up because why not? And yeah, got this Lionel Crusher. We're gonna hit save. Can actually see that my camera's starting to light up a bit because I didn't want to turn on the light, to be honest. Getting up as early as I did, I kind of just wanted to sit in the darkness. But now you can see because the sun's coming up, my camera's actually starting to lighten up now. Right, and as we run down this way, we should run into another Lionel. This one right here. Honestly, I could just start using these ones. Start using Mipha's weapon. What? Would you crouch right there? It's definitely deserved, Link. It's definitely deserved. I crouched because I tried to jump. Ooh, Lionel guts. This highly sought after ingredient can only be obtained from a lino. It pulses with the vitality of a lino, a strength that makes it invaluable as an ingredient for elixirs. Another lino. Oh, hit that one. We also have a lino spear. Crescent-shaped spearhead of this lino-made weapon gives it poor balance, making it difficult to wield. Linos, however, can swing it effectively with a single hand. And we're gonna take it. Now, as long as tonight's not the blood moon, we should be okay. We're gonna ride forward. As soon as we see a horse, we're gonna hit save. Alright, now comes the fun part. Now comes the part where we try. Ho ho! The Twisted Cube. Hi. No, what's up? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry if it's kind of hard for me to keep up with all of the comments from both Twitch and YouTube, but welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. We are playing Breath of the Wild. Happy Thanksgiving. We are currently, we're still kind of like at the beginning of the game, right? Ho ho, and there's Ganon's horse. That's so funny. That's Ganon's horse right there. But we're actually not here for him. We're gonna come back for him, but we don't really care about getting him right now. We want a regular horse. And they said as long as we don't get one of the solid brown ones, which that's one is solid brown. Let's grab this guy. Let's try to get this gray one right here. Let's see. And I think I still have this horse thing filled up. It's only 4. Right, 2, 5, 3. I believe the horse I'm looking for should only have 3 to its stamina bar. So let's see. Let's try to grab this one over here. I saw something that said that the solid brown ones and the solid pink ones have the same stats as the spotted horse, and the spotted horse isn't the one that we necessarily want. I don't know if it's the solid light brown, because that one looks light brown. This one's dark brown. He doesn't feel like he's super fast, you know? There's really no way to tell unless we just bring him all the way back to the thing. I feel like I'm trying to avoid the brown one specifically. part of me is just like, let's try this black one. Or gray, or whatever it is. No, I don't have any more, Nice. Shwoo. Barely got him. Oh yeah, this guy seems fast. Which, it'll be funny, because he's basically the same color as my other horse. So if he ends up being the one that I'm looking for, that's actually pretty funny. If he is. Yeah. But, let's go ahead and see. I'm trying to see if it's, hopefully not a blood moon. Yeah, come on, stop it. Stop it. Oh yeah, he seems hella fast. Ooh, yeah, look how fast we're. Okay, yeah, this has to be the horse right here. Has to be. Come on, work with me, work with me. Be so difficult. Come on, ain't catching up to me. Yeah, too fast for even these guys. Stop it. Go forward. This is why I prefer the motorcycle. The motorcycle doesn't fight back. Where are you going? Where are you going? Why? 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 You see how we ended up here? Go down. Oh my god. You came up here and now you don't want to go back down? Go forward. Go down the freaking rock. Nobody told you to run up here in the first place. Go this way. God. Swear. I hate horses in this game. Sometimes. Go in the direction I want you to go in. Turn. Alright. Hopefully is the one I'm looking for. Looks like you caught yourself a new steed. You want to register it? Yes, please. Gotcha. Oh yeah, you see that speed? Oh yeah. You sure this is the one? Hell yeah, not a problem. If he also gets you locally made. Yep. Alright, best horse we could find. This one's gonna be Lady Maria. anytime I get like anytime I play any game that I could name like a horse or a ship or anything like that, I always put Lady Maria. What? I can't put it. What? Too many names. Too many letters. It's crazy. Alright, I guess we'll just do Maria.
Oh.
Yes. Your registration is complete. Would you like to take your new horse? Take the new horse, yes. Alright, and on top of that, we're gonna walk over here. Hello there, traveler. Welcome to our stable. You'll stay a while, won't you? Oh. That's a mighty fine horse you have there. If you're interested, may I help you change your horse's gear and mane? Hey, yes, please. But you should know I'm only interested in horses that are raised with lots of love. How's your horse faring over there front? Nice. This little one has calm eyes, but it doesn't fully trust you yet. You need to show it some more love. Do that and I'll be happy to help you out with some gear. What? You eat mushrooms? Gosh darn it, horse. Yeah, eat these apples. See, you eat mushrooms too? I guess not. See, what else do you eat that we have an abundance of? Probably nothing else that I have, right? Let's see, after all those apples, does he still not trust me? Wow, this one's eyes are positively sparkling with affection. I can tell this one is just head over heels for you. That settles it. I'm glad you helped me out with some gear. Nice. Change the mane. Normal mane, long mane, mohawk. Oh, green. Yeah, why not? Let's give it a braided mane. Change the bridle. We're gonna do this ancient one. Yep. Change the saddle. Ancient saddle. Hell yeah. And that's it. It looks great. Please come back anytime. And then we're gonna save it. Nice. So now, nice. So now, anytime the horse is too far, Whenever our horse is very far from us, we can whistle, and it teleports to us. Nice. Now, I feel like we are able to get the rest of these towers. I know there's a tower like over here somewhere. So, let's do it. Yeah, I should have ran into him. And yeah, we are moving pretty fast now. So even if we don't like sprint, even if we don't sprint with the horse, we have more than enough stamina, I would say, or speed. We have more than enough speed that we could easily just get to where we're getting. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Upgrades, upgrades. We should have went to the other way. Before I try to get Rivali's Gale, I think it'll be good if we can snag some Durians. Because we have a lot of Endura carrots. If we can get some Durians, we could increase our maximum hearts for the next Blood Moon. Which that itself is going to be pretty nice. So let's try to do that real quick. Too fast. Can't catch us, boy. Oh, there's also this guy. A visitor? So deep in the forest? That there, on your hip. No, I'm sorry. It's nothing. I didn't mean to pry. Are you a bird?
Oh?
Have you never met a Rito before? Odd. My name is Cass. As a bard, I spend my days traveling this land in search of ancient songs. Have you heard the ancient songs of Hyrule? Ancient songs. Songs that sing the praises of a hero who beat back the calamity in ages past. I know a song about this place. Would you like to hear the ancient verse passed down in this region? Sure, why not? Excellent. Without further ado. Where the forest dragon splays its jaws, a shrine sleeps with noble cause. The forest dragon? I've never seen a dragon in a forest around these parts. Though I suppose the forest from the song could be the Damsel Forest north of here. There's definitely a secret lying in wait. It's just a matter of tracking it down. May the light illuminate your path. The serpent's jaws. There's also, on this path that I'm running right now, there's also, not even the path itself, but just over here in general, there's actually some items that's really nice to get over here as well. Royal Shield will definitely take that. Let's see what else we got over here. 5 fire arrows. Nice. Amber. Also nice. That dude that I killed, did he drop something too? Or is it still on the platform? Phantom Ganon armor, which again we will definitely take. You can get Ganon's horse, you can also get Ganon's armor, and it basically helps with stealth. So alright, so we grabbed a couple things here. See, there's some Coric seeds over here. Nice. Always gotta grab as many of these as we possibly can. The more Coric seeds, the better. Shoot. I was about to say there's a balloon in one of these trees. Damn, we got 53 shock arrows? It's crazy. Nice. Another Coric seed down. Nice. And save. And we continue forward. Yep, we need to go up to this tower here. Which, it should actually be a little bit easier to access this tower now that we have the Zora armor, because this place is almost always raining. It's not raining now, so we could actually take advantage of it. But this tower is almost, or this area is almost always raining, so it makes climbing damn near impossible. And it's all mountain, basically. Mighty Thistle. This medicinal plant is known for its sharp thorns and for the fruit it bears. The fruit contains a compound that increases attack power when cooked into a dish. So yeah. Yeah, there's no way. This little bit of stamina we got. not gonna make it. Oh, damn. Barely made it. Yeah, see, this would be one of those things I was talking about, that if we had Rivali's Gale, it'd make exploring this area a whole lot easier. Mighty Bananas. This fruit grows mainly in tropical forests of the Pycaon region. When it's used as an ingredient, the resulting dish will temporarily increase your attack power. Yeah, let's go. Nice. Alright, and this is where we want it to be. We want it to be, or to make sure that we're up here. I don't think I can cut trees down with spears, right? I wouldn't necessarily want to try anyways. Alright, yeah, see, this is what we wanted. Hardy Durian. This fruit's mighty odor has earned it the nickname King of Fruits. It offers immense restorative powers. Dishes cooked with it will temporarily increase your maximum hearts. So we're basically, on the night of Blood Moon, we're basically going to cook it, and we should get some nice food. Have the health bar of a boss. Hey, Restless Cricket. Very energetic cricket. Cook it with monster parts to create a stamina recovery elixir. And I also know, I place this here, we get we get this Korik seed. And after we get this Korik seed, we can pick up the durian. Yeah, you guys wanted to fight me, and look what happened. Look what happened. Now you're dead. Curved sword favored by the Lizalfos. It can be used to attack directly or can be thrown like a boomerang. It's gonna be better than this one we got. We're gonna put this back on. Finish collecting our durians. Alright, next Blood Moon we should be good to go essentially. That being said, we can also climb this tower. Nice. All right, now we can now we can go the other way, back towards Rito Village. Try to get Revali's Gale and maybe the other champions' abilities as well. We can continue to move forward from there. Nice. Big chunk of the map. Actually, there's also some... I think the rest of the stealth outfit is over here, right? The rest of Ganon's outfit is really good for stealth. Phantom Ganon? Phantom Ganon armor we got, and then we got the greaves and the skull, which are the greaves over here, this yellow, the skull is at the base of this waterfall. Alright, so yellow and green, and then we can move on. Ganon's outfit is really good for stealth. If we need to sneak or anything like that, it's really good, and it also allows the skeletal enemies to not view us as enemies. So if we're traveling around at night, Ganon's outfit is actually pretty nice to have. Skull, let's go. I didn't even read the descriptions either. Some believe this eerie headgear is inspired by a dark entity resembling the great king of evil himself. It's a rather rare find. And they all basically say the same thing. Alright, let's get his boots, complete the outfit, then we can move on. I also, if I'm in the habit of getting some of these items or outfit pieces, I should also get the Phantom outfit because it offers a lot of, I guess, armor resistance, I would say. Yeah. Phantom Ganon Greaves. Let's go. Max dark armor complete. Other than the dark armor, like I said, I want to try to get the other phantom armor. Looks like we need to move a little faster. Yeah. Check out this horse. Yep. And this is the full Ganon armor. You can see on the right hand side, underneath our temperature, next to our map, if I were to like run around and stuff like that, you can see how it kind of stays quiet for the most part. And then if I were to like switch this, you see I move around, you see how like loud I'm being. So it's really good for stealth. And yeah, now we want to try to get the phantom armor. It's gonna be really good to fight stuff. Phantom armor. Let's see. I know there is one. Majora's Mask. It's that one, that one. Yeah, so what we actually need to do. I honestly think it's just the one tower. So we need to make our way over to this blue one now, so we can unlock that area. That's where we're going to get our next outfit piece before we try to get Rivali's Gale. Careful. There's also a stable here. Unlock this stable. There is a... There's more bananas right here. Shy Uto. Shy Uto. Shy Uto. Let's do it. Since we're already here, might as well get it done, right? Might as well knock it out real quick. There's a traveler sword and an ancient core in here. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Shy Uto. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Halt the tilt. So I believe it's the traveler sword in this one right here. 13. We're gonna mark that as found. Towards full. 13. Nope. Hey, close my door. Uga. pick up the Traveler's Sword just so that we could essentially collect the chest. That's what we want to do. Right. I know we need the chest. Yeah. Why he let go? What? Whoa. Jumped super high right there. Yeah, let's go. Traveler Sword collected. Ancient Core collected. This crystal was made using lost technology. At one time, it was the power source for ancient machines. This item is very valuable for researchers. Nice, and yet another shrine complete. We'll mark that as found, and then we will move on. Nice, 2 more shrines, we can actually get an additional 2 hearts. Ah, ah, ah. Yeah, I've had it. I can't handle this constant fear. Lightning strikes this stable really often, so I get scared whenever it starts to rain. Please, could you go and try to find out why this keeps happening? Leave it to me. You will? Really? I'm so happy. I'm counting on you. Just so that it could stop raining over here all the damn time. Move. I'm not getting shocked. Honestly, I shouldn't even worry about this. Like I said, until we get Rivali's Gale. Yeah, I don't really care. I'm not gonna do it yet. Because trying to climb in the rain is so annoying that I'm just like, can't even keep up. And we will talk to Beetle though. Hey, I don't believe I made your acquaintance. My name's Beetle, but you can call me. Actually, let's just stick with Beetle. But even if you forget my face, you can remember me by my beetle-shaped backpack. That is a crazy backpack. Despite these dangerous times, you'll find me traveling all over Hyrule to fulfill your shopping needs. I stock many special bugs and must-have items for travelers, and I always charge a fair price, or my name's not Beetle. I also buy all sorts of things. If you're in need of rupees, gemstones in particular fetch a high price. How can I help you today? Look what I've got. Let's see, what do we want to sell? Do we have anything in abundance that I could really give you? I doubt it. But let's check anyways. He did say some of these, right? Try to keep these in bundles of 10. Amber, I will sell you 5. 150 rupees, I'll take it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have an abundance of like other stuff right now, so we'll keep it at that. Thanks for your business. You need anything else? Nope. We out here. Alright. Get this water. That is crazy. That was nuts. You saw how close that lightning struck? Wow. But yeah, we are on our way to get some more armor. And then we can go and get Rivali's Gale. Just like I said. Rivali's Gale, even though I feel like it has no real combat capabilities like the other 3 abilities, it's still probably one of the most useful things that you could ever get in this game. Since it's at night, any skeletal enemies pop up, it won't be a problem. Alright, making some great progress. Blood moon, right? No moons of blood. Nope. Okay, we're safe for another night. Yikes. Fast, we out of here. And the fact that, again, that the horses kind of like move along their own path actually feels like it makes all of this, you know, a lot more simple. Because I could just, you know, have my controller here on my lap, and while I'm chilling, the horse is basically taking me where I need to go. Let's see. Yeah, we need to go to the left. We need to make a left. Turn. Outpost Road. Huh? What's up? What? What? Hey, Robbie. I look in the camera too. Huh? I have not. I haven't even logged in since all that. Like the last time we all played. So I know there's the loadouts and stuff. I think that came out. That new character I think came out too. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah. Yeah, I have to try it out. I have to go in there. Is she physical or is she both? Carrie. Oh yeah, definitely gonna try her out. Oh, sounds like my character. Yeah, I got up hella early. I've been up since like 3 o'clock. I couldn't, for some reason, I could not sleep. Like, I was just tossing and turning, and I was like, you know what? I was like, let me just get up. Yeah, I'll probably jump on in a little bit, because I've been playing this for a while. Which I definitely should. This tower is very... Oh. I was gonna say this tower is very close, but this is definitely the tower that we're supposed to be at. Anyways. So yeah, let's unlock this tower, and then we can probably take a break and call it here. Yeah, I'm not scared of these guys either. Let's see, both this. And all of a sudden you don't care about me, huh? Don't even see me? Yeah, I threw everything away. Easy. What? You guys are still here? I feel like the sun's up. You guys are still just over here chilling? Crazy. Alright, anyways. Guardians don't play, boy. These guys are over here working overtime. Alright, so we're gonna unlock this tower, which is gonna be Central Tower. Yeah, my tablet's about to die anyways. I usually like to keep my tablet up so that like I can also drop some stuff. I also like to keep my tablet up watching the stream so that I can like hear stuff and, you know, see some comments and stuff if I have another tab open on my computer. but it's literally on like 2%. It's about to shut off like any second now, which is all good. Alright, and since we have this area unlocked now, we should be able to go ahead. The armor pieces that I'm talking about that offer some good defense and some good attack power. I know one of the pieces are in this Coliseum. One of the pieces I believe is like right over here in this little abandoned village. And the last one is going to be over here. But we're not going to necessarily tackle it right now. We're going to delete these stamps on the Great Plateau because when do we ever really go over there? We're essentially going to tackle it next time. Because I have been streaming this for a while, I'm going to take a bit of a break. Maybe get some actual breakfast and stuff like that. Maybe. So, yeah. We are going to go ahead and leave things here. If you guys did enjoy it, I would say, you know, give this stream a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Follow on Twitch. Do all that stuff on YouTube. And I want to wish a happy Thanksgiving to everybody that tuned in today. Really means a lot that you guys tuned in. So, yeah. That being said, once again, thank you for tuning into the stream, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.